Okay, fine. I accept that you won't invoice, but why can't you accept a check? I know it's a recession. I mean, isn't that all the more reason to be flexible? Well, I have to say I'm doing this under protest. Zoli's is insisting the check be certified.
Now, in the middle of inventory, they expect us to run to the bank. Lucy, can you,
Say no more.
You're gonna have to wait.
Oh, this is scary. Scary. Oh, we're so heavy into overdraft.
Maybe it is a good thing I'm having lunch with my dad today.
Oh, let's not get Mo into this. Angela? Who says it?
I'm just taking him for a test ride. In fact, this is our 16th test ride together. Come on. I can't. I'm in a hurry. Bank crisis. So, what could be faster? It's not as if we have anywhere we have to be.
This is who you've been seeing. I thought you had a secret boyfriend.
Well, I am in love, but I've never met a boy this sexy.
Should I be frightened? It's like a scary thing. My job's safe, right?
Oh, we'll be fine. Things are just a bit tight.
Does anyone want me to reach for something on a high shelf?
We don't have any high shelves, Martin.
Too bad. So, what's different about me?
Nothing.
I just casually offered to fetch something from a high shelf. I've yawned, I've touched my toes, but there's something I haven't had to do.
Is it a chiropractor?
Tuck in my shirt. Why?
Is it some weird male thing I'm not supposed to know about till I'm older?
But Lucy, you already know about it, and so does Kitty. All women know about it, but have they shared this knowledge? No.
Martin, have you ever considered how much easier these conversations would be if you were just straightforward?
Body shirt. You laugh. You don't know what it's like, the endless tucking and untucking, the self-consciousness, the unsightly bulges. I tell you, this revolutionary shirt I'm wearing will actually improve my self-esteem and my health, to say nothing of providing the much-needed solution to our cash flow situation.
This revolutionary new shirt you're wearing?
Today, at lunch, my father let me in on this little investment opportunity and introduced me to this radical new garment.
Mo in a radical new garment?
No! Body shirt, the shirt that stays tucked.
It's that one piece, or is there snaps?
It's not Velcro. It couldn't be Velcro.
Between the legs, it's got to be one piece.
It operates on the very same principle as the Ziploc bag. It's the ideal solution. Diversify the company. Kitty, this is going to make us rich. It's going to make Material World famous.
Didn't he put out pantyhose for men a few years ago? Mantyhose or something.
Material World? I'm sorry. Could you run that by me again? Under our label?
Yeah, exclusive to the store. For now, I think it's a real coup.
Martin!
You got to see the beauty of it. We're not even putting out much money. We've got the name.
You sound like this is a done deal. Martin, you can't just bring other people's designs in here and sell them under my label.
Oh, it's your label.
Lucy, would you like to have lunch?
Again?
Yep.
Kitty, there's a sensitive new man out there who wants to stay tucked.
And there's one in here who's in danger of coming unglued.
I think you're being absurd. I'd like you to see this from a practical perspective.
Practical? You think men want to tuck their genitals into a Ziploc bag? Well, I suppose it would help keep them fresh.
My father will refinance our company.
Martin, you're killing a fly with an Uzi. This isn't necessary.
The well-heeled male consumer will fork over $150 for this shirt.
None of our clients are men, and what we sell are things I design.
Well, you will design them. It's only the crotch that's patented. You can choose the fabrics.
I choose burlap.
Let's just try. Okay, just a trial run. I think this is heaven sent.
Martin, we can't keep running to your father at the first sign of trouble.
Well, that's always worked for me before.
We're not going to do this.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. What's your suggestion, Kitty?
Well, give me time.
But no, time is something we don't have.
Martin.
I've already promised them.
Oh, so because Mo says so?
No, because I say so.
What makes you think I'm going to agree to this?
Read your contract.
Read my what? Contract? Are you threatening me, Martin?
No, not at all. But you're acting like I don't have any power here.
Power? Is that what this is about?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
He followed me home. Can I keep him?
Very sexy, very nice.
Kitty, I'm going to come right out with it. I need a loan.
Oh. Angela?
Look, I can pay it all back in 6 months. I've got it all figured out. Please?
Didn't you borrow $800 from me 6 months ago? Angela, I can't think about this right now.
Okay, I can pay it back soon. All I'm asking is don't cash my rent check.
Guess you forgot about the money for those Blue Jays tickets.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you ever remind me?
It's always up to me to remind you. It makes me feel like I'm nagging. And I mean, it makes me feel cheap. Why is it I loan you money and it makes me feel cheap?
Look, I know you've always been a saver and I haven't, but...
But you want to stay wild and young and irresponsible.
I do see myself in that description.
Does it occur to you you're holding on to your youth at the expense of mine?
I guess I just take it for granted. I mean, come on, you have always got extra money.
There is no such thing as extra money. That is an oxymoron like Sweet 16 or Silent Partner. I can't believe I walked away from a fight. I hate it when I do that. Know what really bothers me? When I borrow money from someone, I feel guilty every time I'm around them. Then I begin to resent them. So secretly, I feel like a part of you is resenting me all the time.
Gee, I'm not nearly that deep. I'm sorry, you're right. I mean, I do sort of feel a little weird about the whole who has money, who doesn't thing.
Exactly. So on the one hand, you buy things to make yourself feel better. But on the other hand, it makes you feel worse. I'm sorry, not this time. I need every cent I have.
Not now, Kitty. I'm busy.
Fine. Fine.
Girl without a bike. Bikeless. Loser. The no bike girl.
You want to help Kitty, don't you?
At this point in time, or usually?
Well, you've got to help me convince her.
Martin, why don't you try and convince her?
Things always get twisted and it always makes her right.
I hear you.
I'd do anything for your help. Really.
Anything?
Angela.
Because I got this little negotiation of my own going on.
Little negotiation. I think I just heard my middle name.
Little or negotiation? Sorry.
Ray Pinge is asking over $2,200 for that bike.
$2,200. That's nothing.
Oh, spoken like a man with a trust fund.
Well, maybe one can help.
Gee, that's awfully nice of you, Martin.
You'd really help me buy the bike?
Martin, we've got to talk.
Not right now, Kitty.
When, Martin?
When you're ready to see things my way, and right now I can tell you're not. How's it for performance?
If he did one more thing, I'd slip a ring around his finger.
So, you're getting serious, are you? Brought the man along.
He's not my...
She's a pig, eh? My old lady likes those big machines, too. Likes the power.
So, how much you want for this crate?
$2,200.
Oh, Ray, you're killing me.
That can be arranged.
I measured all the remainder.
Great, Luce.
I guess women get stuck in these kind of things a lot.
I'm sorry?
You know, the man in control thing.
Lucy. This is my company.
Oh, hey, I tell myself that all the time with my band. But sometimes when I'm singing, I realize all the guys have their amps cranked. And it's like I'm just dancing around the stage with my mouth hanging open, catching flies.
So what do you do?
Well, I tell them very nice, which they ignore. Then I try firm, which they ignore. Then I unplugged them.
And then they act like you're a hysterical woman who only knows how to be heard by throwing a fit.
Ah, but I do get heard.
I just don't want to fall into that, you know? It's such a trap.
Yeah.
Lucy, did you do those jeans yourself?
Hey, man, more flash than cash.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh, she is gonna scream at me, but I got an old pair of saddlebags back here.
Excellent, Ray. Those ones with the studs?
Wait, what? What, am I being insulted here? Is this what I'm hearing? You're gonna give me the saddlebags. Like I'm buying my first car and what really matters is the color and the sound system. Now, if you're gonna get screamed at, let's hear what she says to 1700.
You better be serious about this, little fella. If there's anything I hate, it's been made the fool.
What? Think I do this for my health?
What happens if he meets our offer?
What do you mean what happens? You buy the bike.
Martin, I don't have that much money.
You said you just needed help negotiating.
That too.
Well, how much have you got?
$365.17.
Angela, we back out of it now. This guy's gonna do more than hurt my feelings.
Then this is really nice of you, Martin.
And you owe me a really big favor.
Yes.
Say nothing of interest at prime plus 2%.
Oh, excellent. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Okay, I've got all the figures here. We're looking good. We can do a decent markup and still sell them for cheap.
Here, what do you think of these?
Oh, cool.
Lucy, where did Martin and Angela go? Come on. What are they up to? Did Martin loan you money?
After much negotiation over the interest and repayment schedule.
Martin loaned you money?
Yes.
Loaned?
Okay, yes, all right. I did agree to tell you that I think the shirts are great. Okay, so, Kitty, I think the shirts are really great. There. Angela. So not very convincing.
Oh, what? But you let Martin think you could be bought?
I can be bought. I was bought, and I got a really great bike. Let's not be ridiculous about this. I did agree to pay him back with interest.
But what does this say about our friendship?
Nothing. Kitty, you're not mad about this, are you?
He is my partner. I am trying to work things out with him. I want things to be straightforward between us. Why is it so hard to just get him to listen to me? Wait a second. Angela, with Martin you worked out a payment schedule? With interest.
And I thought he was conning you. Great.
Okay. Angela, I have a little favor I'd like you to do for me, please.
Boy, I'm getting excellent karma out of this.
So, have I given you enough time to think about it?
Martin,
Kitty, I'll make you famous. Sheets, cookware, perfume. You gotta think big. Mall franchises. Sure, it's a recession, but we can take on the world. And the best way to fight is on the offensive.
Offensive comes to mind. Martin, I have something I'd like you to take a look at.
Okay.
Ladies.
What am I looking at?
Martin.
They look like hippies. I hate hippies. Hippies are fascists.
Martin, listen.
No, what is this? This is just bringing back painful memories.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
What I'm saying is we do not need new customers. We need to sell something our customers need and can afford. Now, I can do a line of jeans super cheaply.
I can't hear you.
Martin, look at these figures.
You're not getting out of the shirts.
You're not listening to me, Martin.
No, I'm not listening to you, Kitty.
We're going to have this out.
Then put on your boxing gloves.
I prefer velvet ones. Lunatic? You're saying I'm a lunatic about this? You're calling me a lunatic?
No, I am not saying lunatic. I'm saying silly.
As in nut bar or fruitcake?
Yeah, yes, silly.
Martin, in fact, I pride myself on not being silly. I'm not being hysterical. I'm not resorting to scenes. For instance, I would never, ever resort to doing anything crazy or absurd. Like, say, standing on top of a table and screaming, "I don't want a mall franchise!" I think a gesture like that would be silly. Worse, it would be sad. Can you imagine if our relationship deteriorated to a point where I felt I had to do desperate, attention-seeking things like standing on tables or screaming? I'd hate that, Martin. And I know you'd never drive me to do that. Would you?
I'm listening.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Last night I was riding along. Guys were waving. Wind was in my face. Should have felt like I owned the road. But it felt more like Martin owned it. How come it never feels like that when I borrow from Kitty?
Because all she wants back is the money.
Haven't you ever wanted anything so much you'd do almost anything to pay for it?
Not so much I'd get somebody else to pay for it.
Some things cost more than you got.
Some things cost more than you can give.
Lucy, I ask you, what's the point of being young if you're going to be so mature?
I can't believe you tried to bribe Angela.
She told you?
She's my best friend. What did you think?
Yeah.
It's not like you.
Well, whenever I listen to my dad talk about, hardball, he always makes it sound like that's the only way to do business. You do whatever you have to do and...
But you're in business with me, Martin.
I know, but...
We have to work this out between us. No bribes, no read your contract threats, no letting your father coach from the sidelines.
He gives me migraines anyway.
Look, I want to be successful. I do. But money is not the only way to judge success.
It's not bad, but the reason...
It's not just the shirts, although I do think they were a terrible idea. Suddenly, you have this weird Sheets shopping mall's vision of the future, and I don't see myself in it. And you won't listen to me.
Because whenever I listen to you, you always win. So, I'm afraid to listen to you sometimes.
Martin, I respect you. I respect that you own 51% of this company. But our identities are mixed up in here. In a way, what we make is who I am.
And in a way, how much we make, I guess, is who I am.
Well, then neither of us is anybody without the other.
Scary.
Scary.
Scary, 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 scary.
I'm a chick without a bike. The bikeless girl. The girl who has no bike. The no-bike girl.
You took it back?
They're holding it for me till I can save the money.
How'd you get him to go for that?
Told them the truth. Too many strings attached. And if there's one good thing about ex-bikers, is that they understand the expression, live free or die.
Angela, I'll try and get you the money.
I want it too much for that.
What do you mean?
It means I want it so much that when I get it, I want to get it all by myself. What? Wasn't that a great thing to say? I even rehearsed it. I thought it sounded really mature.
Too mature. Ugh. Morning, Martin.
Morning.
So, what happened last night?
I think we came to a new understanding of silly.
I don't think selling jeans is silly.
Exactly. Oh, hi. Listen, I'm sorry, but my partner, Ms. Reeves, and I have found an alternative solution. Dad, I said I was sorry. Dad.
Angela?
Test drive number 17. You know, if you factor in the cost of a TTC pass, it's $64 a month. And you consider that I'll have that bike, say, at least 20 years. I'll be saving thousands and thousands of dollars.
Gee, when you look at it that way.